What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to talk about my AR-15 setup I got. This is just like, range, kind of like, defense situation stuff. I do go over a lot of that. We'll start with the rear and work our way up to the front. For starters, it's cleared. That's a little dirty. On the charging handle, I have a Radian Raptor charging handle, which is really sweet. I upgraded that from the one I got with from the factory. The bolt carrier group, let me send that home real quick so you can see the bolt carrier. It is a Toolcraft Premium 556 nickel plated bolt carrier group I got off Palmetto State Armory. I upgraded that as well. The buffer tube, inside of that I have another one I bought off Palmetto State Armory. I know the weights inside of it are tungsten. I can't remember the brand name on it, but I upgraded that. I got, Magpul foregrip. I got the FDE pistol grip on here. A really sweet grip. I do like this because you can put some batteries in the bottom of this thing, or, if you want to put some snacks, I'm sure you can fit a Slim Jim in there. Right now I got nothing in there though. A nice little cap as well. The LPVO I got mounted on top. It is a Firefield, a 1x4. It's a 1-to-4 by 24. I've had this on since I got the rifle. Actually, I bought this for like 140 bucks, and it came with a red dot, another Firefield red dot actually, which I did upgrade that to my Sig Romeo Zero I slapped on top, because I do like running a red dot on top of these. But now Firefield is a cheap brand. I mean, I've had this rifle for going on 4 years now. No, sorry, going on 5 years. And it's lasted me, this long. I mean, it does pretty good at, zeroing. It holds at 0. The red dot, though, wasn't the greatest at all. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad little starter, LPVO. I mean, the glass finally came loose on the back right here, which isn't a big deal right now. I am going to upgrade that to a Sightmark night vision scope, which is a 2x24. So I'm going to put that on here, and then eventually I'm going to use that for a 308 build I'm going to do for hunting this year, because I do plan on getting out in the woods with a buddy of mine and doing some hunting and stuff like that, The light is a Streamlight ProTac Mount 1. So this is like one of the older models that I got on here. And I mean, it still works perfectly fine. I've only had to change the batteries out on that thing like maybe twice. That's just from sitting around, which isn't bad. And then you can see the ugly camo wrap I got on here. It's just, to cover up the black, just because I do like having a little camoed rifle. I didn't want to paint it just because I'm probably not the best at painting it. But then the actual rifle is a American Tactical Milsport I bought for like $575, like I said, 4 years ago, back in like 21. She's a great rifle. I did some upgrades. The trigger is still the same. I am going to probably upgrade that to maybe a, most likely a Geisley, probably a stage 2 trigger. They are on Palmetto State Armory for a decent price. Muzzle brake still the Birdcage. And then the sling is just a $30 sling I got off Amazon. Not the greatest one, but I mean, it's better than the ZF5 sling. I'll give it that, just because it feels more durable and rugged compared to the ZF5. But it does it holds the rifle onto you, so I mean, it does its job. But I do want to upgrade this to a Magpul one. I am a Magpul fanboy. I got, the Gen 3 mags, and then the Gen 2s, And then up front, I also do have a mount for a bipod, which I took this one off. This is another like $25 bipod I got off of Amazon. As you can see, it is falling apart after, I don't know, probably 600 rounds I put through this gun, maybe more than that at this point. And for home, I mean, this is set up for home defense right now. I just have some AAC ammo from Palmetto State Armory. It is 77 grains, these ones are. And you know, they're hollows, so they're not going to over penetrate. And then I do have a pair of safety glasses that I wear. I also wear a pair of gloves as well. These are some cheap ones off Amazon, like more like mechanic gloves, but I mean, they're not really they're not going to restrict your dexterity or anything like that. Like, you can still feel the trigger, feel the bolt release and the mag release pretty well. And then, sorry, I got everything all scattered around now to try to show you stuff. And then this is my cheap little range bag. It's pretty sweet though. I mean, it holds 8 magazines. I do keep a couple with green tips that I don't shoot like that. I'll occasionally, you know, empty it on magazine just to get it out of rotation. But other than that, you know, I got some regular ball ammo, 55 grain. I mean, and this rifle, it'll shoot anything. Like, it shoots steel cased ammo like it's nothing. I think when I first got it, I think I had maybe one malfunction where the bolt locked up and I couldn't get it unlocked. So I had to like take it apart, and there was a round in the chamber still. So, I mean, I did clear that safely, but I think it's because it wasn't oiled right. I didn't have it oiled good enough. But, so yeah, that's my first AR-15 that I got. My wife's is up on the wall. I got to put a red dot on there. I ain't gonna show you that one right now until it's got a red dot. But yeah, so this is my AR-15. And you don't need an expensive AR-15 to shoot good. Like, I mean, like I said, this LPVO, $140 LPVO, I can shoot out to 150 yards within like an inch grouping of each other. So, I mean, I get really good groupings out of the gun. Plus, you know, it's, like I said, it's just basic AR-15. It's not super expensive. I mean, there are cheaper ones out there, but I mean, it's still pretty cheap. I do plan on getting a new one eventually, maybe next year. And that might be a Daniel Defense. I'm thinking about doing a SBR though. So I'm probably gonna get like an 11.5-inch barrel or something like that. And then obviously I'm gonna mount the suppressor on it. Not this one though. But yeah, I mean, that's my range setup for the AR-15. I'll catch you guys next time.